basically what we have, for example, here's a trade plan, okay? So when we write a trade plan, what do we need? Well, the first thing that we're going to need is psychology, which will include our declarative statements, our conditional thought processes, and our goals and standards. So this plays a very, very important role when we start talking about running through our trading plan every day. It reinforces our belief system. It reinforces our psychology. It sets into motion why we're there and what we're trying to accomplish. Then we've got our ROE, okay, our rules of engagement. Define the trader. It defines the trade, and it defines the rules using the if-then syntax. And then you've got your routine. What do you do every single day? How do you go about your day? How do you confine yourself, you know, to a specific standard every single day that you conduct yourself? And then into record keeping. We talk about daily, weekly, and quarterly strategy performance, and then you know, also money management would technically fall under the record keeping as well. And then under money management, you've got a whole list of stuff in the back testing as well as the different money management strategies, and then some stuff on psychology that I didn't actually finish out on this particular one. But let's come over to here and let's talk about really we break trading up into the before, during, and after phases of the trade. So in the before phase of the trade, this is some of the stuff that we will teach you in the course that we're going to run through in the full training course. And again, it's one of the reasons we don't have time to go through all of this stuff today or this week, is that in the before phase, you've got your pre-desk routine. And your pre-desk routine will be basically the routine that you use in a daily. It's outlined in your trading plan, but you're going to run through your pre-desk routine. Then you've got your research and your pre-market analysis once you get to your desk. Your overnight routine, which covers the news, current active positions, and pending positions, news releases, both known and potential, and then your top-down analysis using your higher time frame and trading time frame concepts. Then we roll down into psychological prep, which is your trade plan review, our rules of engagement, your declarative statements, and your visualization stuff that you're going to do. Every single major trading firm on the planet is the successful one is heavily emphasized on visualization. And we cover that as well in the trade plan that we help you develop inside the program. Then you have the during phase of the trade. Now, 99% of what we're covering in this week is going to have to do with the during phase of the trading. Okay? First thing is trade ID, IPDE. We talked about it yesterday. Identify, predict, decide, and execute. Identify, what is the market currently doing? Are we bullish or bearish? Have we recently broken structure? Are we near a support or resistance level? Identify, what are the current market conditions that I'm trading in? Predict, what is the market going to do next? How do we do that prediction? We do that through our trade plan. What is the process that we're going through our ROE to determine where it is, what the market is doing, and what it's likely to do next? Okay? Then we decide, how are we going to execute this trade? Do we have a trade, and what are we going to do? Where are our entries and stops and all that stuff going? And then last but not least is execute. So we have our trade ID. Then we have our trade management, which includes our entry, stops, and targets. Where are we getting in? Where are we getting out if we're wrong? And where are we getting out, or are we taking profits if we're right? And we discuss buy-sell limit orders, buy-sell stop orders, market orders. In terms of stop loss, we talk about limit, trailing, and multi-trade stops. And then in targets, we talk about limit order targets, multi-order targets, or market order targets, and trail stop exits. So we're going to break these things down into several different ways and kind of teach you several different lessons on how you're going to use all those. Now, naturally, we won't get to all of that this week, but that's stuff that's all in the during phase of the trade. And then in the after phase, now we talk about trade review. This is exactly what Akil was talking about when he was telling his story about, I just wanted to make one less mistake today or this week than I made last week. And we go into, what do we do right? Okay, what was right? What went wrong? And what improvements can we make? Darren has just linked over to the interview that I did that was posted in FX Trader Magazine. I have several people asking for that. Okay. Then we talk about journaling, and this is something that many of you have asked about. It's absolutely something we do. We're going to share a